The last time we spoke about the difference between a victim and a survivor, we ended with a question. How do people survive? I think the first thing we need to understand is hope. What gives survivors hope?
That's a great place to start, Devon, because when I look at Granny's life, hope seems to be the center of everything.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. She lived in difficult circumstances. She experienced abuse. There were times when life must have felt overwhelming. Yet every morning she got up and kept going. Why? Because she believed tomorrow could be better than today.
So, hope is believing that things will get better.
Well, not exactly. I think that's where people get confused. Hope isn't pretending everything is okay. Hope is believing that your current situation is not your final destination.
I like that because a lot of people are facing situations that aren't okay.
Exactly. Hope doesn't ignore reality. Hope looks reality in the face and says, "This is hard, but this is not the end of my story."
Was this Granny's mindset?
I think so. She didn't have all the answers. She didn't know exactly how things would work out, but she had faith. And faith gave her permission to believe that a better future was possible.
So then faith and hope are connected.
Very much so. Faith gave her something to hold on to when she couldn't see the way forward. It reminded her that there was something bigger than her circumstances.
This reminds me of something. People often say, don't lose hope, but I've never really understood why hope is so important.
Because when people lose hope, they stop trying, they stop planning, they stop dreaming, they stop believing change is possible. And when that happens, survival becomes much harder.
So hope isn't just a nice feeling, it's actually a survival tool.
Exactly. In fact, I think hope may be one of the most powerful survival tools we have. Because before people can change their lives, they first have to believe that change is possible.
And that's what Granny gave you.
Absolutely. Through her faith, through her example, and through the way she raised us, she taught us something simple. Your circumstances do not get the final say over your future.
That's quite powerful.
And maybe that's one of the greatest lessons survivors teach us. Not that life will always be easy, not that everything will work out exactly as we planned, but that we should never stop believing that tomorrow can be different.
So if yesterday's conversation was about understanding survivors, maybe chapter 2 is about understanding the first thing that helps them survive, that being hope.
Correct. Because before there is healing, before there is change, before there is recovery, there is hope. And sometimes hope begins with a simple decision to believe that your story is not over yet.
What gave you hope during the most difficult season of your life?
Was it your faith? A person who believed in you? A dream for the future? A purpose bigger than yourself?
Share your thoughts and comments with us.
Your story may be the spark of hope that somebody else needs today. So, do the social media things by hashtagging, sharing, liking, and don don and don don.